Now there is only smoke on the streets of Sudan and fear on the faces of the remaining people. A city named Al-Fasher, from where people are fleeing with only two things, hunger and hope. Emerging from bullets and hunger, what kind of world have they reached now? This report will tell where those millions of people from Sudan have gone, whose homes are now just ashes. Hello, I am Asif Iqbal and you are watching One India. The number of people fleeing in search of safety from the city of Al-Fasher in North Darfur, Western Sudan and its surrounding areas is continuously increasing. According to the International Organization for Migration or IOM on October 26th, when the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces or RSF took control of the city, ending an 18-month-long siege and driving out the Sudanese army, more than 81,817 people have been displaced, most of whom fled on foot. It is feared that thousands of people have been killed inside the city since the RSF took control of the city. The United Nations and several international relief agencies have confirmed the statements of the survivors, according to which RSF fighters have committed mass killings, torture, rape and sexual violence and have taken people hostage for ransom. In the meantime, वैसे same the गाँव के संदेह the starvation is spreading rapidly and cases of several deadly diseases, including cholera, are continuously increasing. According to the United Nations, Sudan is currently facing one of the world's largest humanitarian and displacement crises, with over 9.5 million people displaced within the country. These people are spread across 10,929 locations in 185 districts, covering all 18 states of Sudan. The most displaced people are in South Darfur with 1,840,000, in North Darfur with 1,750,000, and in Central Darfur with 978,000. 51% of the displaced are children, meaning under 18 years of age. The civil war in Sudan began on April 15, 2023, when conflict erupted between the Sudanese army and the RSF. Both sides have been accused of committing war crimes and crimes against humanity. The RSF is specifically accused of atrocities committed in Darfur, which the United Nations has described as potential genocide. Even before the current war began, the International Organization for Migration estimated that there were already 2,300,000 displaced people in Sudan, most of whom were from the Darfur region due to ongoing conflict and climate change-related disasters. Approximately 4,300,000 people have become refugees in neighboring countries. In this way, more than 14 million people in Sudan are homeless or displaced, which is a quarter of the country's total population of 51 million. Now we will tell you where the people leaving Sudan are going or in which country they are taking refuge. In this list, 1,500,000 have reached Egypt, 1,250,000 have reached South Sudan, and 1,200,000 have reached Chad as refugees. Approximately 70% of them are Sudanese citizens, while 30% are refugees from other countries. Now the people fleeing Sudan are granted asylum in neighboring countries under certain international and humanitarian processes. When people flee violence or war, they first cross the border on foot or by trucks. For example, reception centers or temporary camps have been set up at the borders of Chad, Egypt, South Sudan or Ethiopia. These camps are operated jointly by the UNHCR, that is the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, and local governments. Once people reach within the safe border, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and local administration conduct their biometric registration. This includes information like name, age, family members, and the area they came from. After this, they are given a refugee ID or a temporary identification card. Most people are being sent to refugee camps or settlement areas. For example, in the eastern regions of Chad, Adre and Beshe, in South Sudan, Renk and Maban, and near Aswan and Cairo in Egypt, UN camps have been set up. In these places, they are provided with relief materials such as food, water, medicines, temporary tents or hut-like housing facilities, and medical assistance. Under international law of the UNHCR, no refugee can be forcibly sent back to a war zone. This is called the non-refoulement principle. Yes, Dep. This provides them with both legal protection and human rights. However, resources are limited here, so the problems of overcrowding, hunger, and diseases remain very serious. Sudan is no longer just a country, but has become the name of a silent tragedy. Millions of people are wandering across borders, having lost their homes, land, and relationships. The international community talks about help, but relief is still far away amidst hunger and bullets. And the question remains, how long will an entire country remain homeless from its identity like this? That's all for now. Keep watching One India.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app.